Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on a new foundation review. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I got it in the shade 1N14, which is the Y245 in the old foundation shade. So this is what it looks like. It's a glass bottle. It has a pump. I love the packaging of this foundation. This foundation comes in 30 ml, which is very standard for a foundation. It retails for $55 Canadian. It has a semi-matte finish. So I'm going to be trying out this foundation. This is what I have on my skin today. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please subscribe and let's begin. Ideal for normal, combination, and oily skin. It doesn't mention anything about dry skin, but I do have dry skin. I don't have any flakiness or dry patches. My skin is well hydrated. I did my skincare routine this morning. My SPF is on, so I'm going to be priming my skin and I'm going to be trying on this foundation today. This is what I'm going to be using for my primer. Is from the brand called Filorga. I have nice skincare products, so I'm going to prime. I don't have anything on my skin. I just have my lashes on and my brows. I like to prime my skin no matter what foundation I'm using. Because this is not suitable for dry skin, I'm going to be applying one side of my face with a brush, one side with a sponge. So I'm going to start with a brush. I'm going to use my favorite brush from It Cosmetics. And I'm taking a pump, and it doesn't look runny or anything like that. So I'm going to spread it on my skin. Oh, the shade matches me really well. I used to have their stick foundation in this shade. That's why I got it. I do have the Reboot foundation as well in the shade Y244. The foundation looks really pretty. It does have that matte finish, but it's not too matte. I feel like it's a semi-matte finish. As you can see, it does blur the skin. You can see this is the foundation side. This is no foundation. Coverage is, I would say, medium coverage. It's giving me that blurring effect. I'm going to take the rest of this foundation and I'm going to build it up. It's building up nicely. It's not cakey or heavy. It looks very, very smooth. Try this side here with a sponge and see what's the difference. And I'm gonna be using my sponge just to see what the differences are, if it makes it more like dewy, glowy. Just because I have dry skin, I don't like that matte finish on my skin. So I'm gonna blend it out. And this is the Morphe sponge. And it's not gonna give you the same coverage for sure because the sponge sucks so much foundation. I feel like it's more glowy on this side just because I use the sponge. I'm gonna take half a pump here and I'm gonna build it up with a sponge. More coverage with the brush side. You get more glowiness on this side because you use a sponge. It's currently now 3:30 in the afternoon. I will try to wear it for a minimum of 6 hours. We'll show you at the end of the day how it looks. So this is what the foundation looked like. This is the brush side and this is the sponge side. It gives me more of a medium coverage. Even when I build it up with the brush side, I don't feel like it gave me a full coverage look. It's full coverage for me. I don't like to have that heavy full coverage look on my face. I do like to kind of see my skin peeking through. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I will be back. Okay, so I am done with my makeup and this is the finished look. I'm just gonna briefly tell you what I used today on my skin. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade number 7. I used the Laura Mercier setting powder just to set my under eyes. I did not use powder. nowhere on my face, not even on my T-zone, just because I feel like this is more of a matte foundation to me. So I just decided to skip powder all over my face, just under the eyes, and I kind of balanced my foundation with a more of a hydrated concealer. Just because I have a matte foundation, I usually go with a more of a hydrated concealer. The rest of my face, I use my, I know it's discontinued and Becca's not making this anymore. This is the Be Light palette, which I love so much. So I use this one here on my cheeks to mix it with the bronzer so it's not too bronzy. Also use this blush here. So this is how it looks. It's really, really pretty. As I'm looking close in the mirror, it looks undetectable as it says on the box. It looks so good. I'm just not used to see myself in this matte foundation. It's not too matte. I cannot say this is as matte as the Becca High Coverage Foundation. I think this foundation has similar finish to the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. If it's looking great on the skin, I really, really like how it looks on my skin. So I will update you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, I am back and it's 9:30 in the evening and this is how the foundation looked like. I'm really amazed. Like, I am shocked on how good and beautiful this foundation looks on my skin after 6 hours of wear. And I did also have a mask on for about half an hour. And I kid you not, this foundation did not budge or move or settled into my lines or anything like that. It doesn't look cakey or heavy, and I'm gonna be close to you so you can actually see. I usually get cakey and like heavy when I use matte foundations around my mouth area, but this one, I feel like my chin is the smoothest I've ever seen it. I did not apply any concealer anywhere except for my under eyes. Same with powder, just to test this foundation because I know it's a matte finish. So I just wanted to see how it's gonna look on my skin. Like, there's no settled foundation into my lines here, nothing on my forehead, no expression lines, nothing. It looks smooth and blurred. It looks stunning on the skin, you guys. Like, it looks amazing, you guys. Like, I'm so happy with this foundation. I highly recommend it. You know, if you have that oily normal skin, I think you would love it so much. If you have dry skin, just make sure that you have a hydrated skin, no flakiness or dry patches. Yeah, so I highly recommend it. I'm really, really glad that I picked it up, and this is gonna be one of my favorite foundations in the summertime. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.